In this video, we'll go through various ways on how you can use the Winch Claw to give yourselves an advantage in the finals. But before we start this video though, we're really close to 650 subs, and when we hit that milestone, we're going to start a brand new challenge on this channel. But I'm not revealing what that is just yet. So yeah, a sub to the channel would be helpful. Now the main things you need for this strategy is of course the Winch Claw and a jump pad, but if you want to take this a step further, you can use anti-gravity cube and dematerializer. Now the first one is moving Cashouts. Almost everybody knows how to do this, but just in case you're new, you can use the Winch Claw to pull the cash out wherever you want. It's kind of inconsistent, but it works. Most experienced players know which cash out is easier to defend and which cash out is hard. A good example is the hospital building. If you have a cash out inside the building, it is very hard to attack and very easy to defend if you know what you're doing. But there are many cash out stations which are neither too easy nor too hard to attack, but you can make these cash outs 10 times easier to defend if you use the Winch Claw. Take this cash out for example. You can make this much easier to defend if you go close to this window and use the Winch Claw to drop it down from the top floor. Doing this will make the cash out fall down. Now if anybody wants to steal, they have to climb to the top floor and fight your team. But if they don't do that and they go right for the cash out, you and your team will have the high ground. Using this strategy is especially good if it's a double cash out, because you can just sit there and watch the other teams fight each other and only go in to stop a steal. Now moving cash outs can be made easier if you use the dematerializer. Take this cash out. You can just dematerialize this wall and then just pull the cash out through the wall. And now it's just like I said, you have the high ground and an advantage. Now since you watched this video till here, here's the small tip. You can actually use the Winch Claw to put vaults into cash outs. I know this isn't game breaking or anything, but it's good to know. Now we know about moving cash outs for giving you an advantage, but how exactly? Well, there are three ways. The first one is what I just told you already, moving cash outs to an open area and defending them from high ground. The second one is actually the exact opposite. You can use the Winch Claw and a jump pad to make a cash out bounce off the jump pad and take it to a rooftop. It's pretty specific, not recommended for most cash outs, but some cash outs are easier to defend this way. Most cash outs in the Kyoto map are easier to defend from the rooftop rather than the bottom. And the last way is using anti-gravity cube to lift the cash out a few floors high. A lot of players used to do this with the goo gun, where you use the anti-gravity cube to lift the cash out and then use the goo gun to cover the floor. But now you can just make the cash out float and use the Winch Claw to do it, which is faster and easier. And yeah, that's about it. And of course, this is not all there are many more ways on how you can manipulate cash out locations, but this is the main one. These are the most meta strategies that people are using right now, especially since Emerald rank has been announced. Everyone is playing World Tour again, so this might come in handy. And if there's anything more that you would like to add, write it down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.